Welcome to sportsbettereview.com. It's Bundesliga and it's week 15 and we're having some joy. We're enjoying both teams to score in. Union Berlin are absolutely flying. And what about Freiburg? Freiburg, I think they've been beat once in 7 games. They're scoring goals. They're keeping clean sheets. They're dominating teams. What is going on? And also last weekend, told you the banker of the whole of Bundesliga was Hertha Berlin. You know I can't go near Hertha. But before we go to Tan and Alex and we give you more winners, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button and ring the bell. Ring the bell means we'll notify you and you'll never miss any content again. And I know that there's so many of you, about 35%, who love these videos, but they don't press subscribe. Please press subscribe because then it means that we can go and grow our numbers daily. Also, if you press the link in the description, that'll take you over to the articles by either Alex, Tan, or maybe Martin or Dave, or whoever Alex picks, whoever's in form, they get over there and there's parlays and there's plenty meat on the bone for individual winners.
Mostly Tan if he sends his on time, but
it's Tan been a bit slack. Rastafari Tan.
I mean, he was supposed to send an article yesterday, and I didn't have it in the morning, you know.
Tan,
so
why have we? We're like 3 minutes into the show, and Alex is already throwing zingers at you.
I'm very zen today. I saw that Tai Nidong made our friend Patrick made a screenshot of me because obviously the image before freezed when I was in a stupid facial expression. There is no way, it's impossible. Because see, many times when I'm doing live for TVs, from stadium, everything, sometimes there are friends with me that like to take a picture from behind the camera, something like that. There is absolutely no way that I came out with an intelligent facial expression while I'm talking. You would say, not even if you stand still, you would come out with an intelligent facial expression. Opinion could be, but it is absolutely no way he did. But for this reason, to Patrick, now, before the show ends, I will come with the idea of the new shirt I want him to deliver to ship to my house. No, it was the offer from himself, and he didn't reply to that offer. So that is a commitment.
Alex, what do you make of Freiburg?
What I make of Freiburg? I think that they are still unpredictable. What I make of Freiburg?
They've not been. They're like, what are they, 6 unbeaten?
You can't touch them. I still can't touch them. Yeah, I think that they are 6 unbeaten and 4 wins in a row. Absolutely smashing it right now. And to be honest, they have an easy match this week against Koln, and the odds are in their favor at 1.9. So probably a good way to go. But it's not one of my official picks. What I make of the rest is that Union Berlin is the most, I don't know, organized teams, very strong, athletic players, great on set pieces, very great fighting spirit. Just amazing.
Yeah, honestly, it's absolutely crazy. Listen, I'm going to be going down the list, but I don't mind. I don't mind telling you that I made a mistake because I brought in the La Liga sheet. And I'm thinking Celta and Villarreal. So that's tomorrow. So listen, I need you.
You literally had one job.
The button. Okay?
No, but you need to know this. And I'm coming close to the camera for this reason. Yesterday, he wrote me. Hey, tomorrow record. And I said, what record? Who did the record? No, because you are saying that I literally have one job. So finally tomorrow I'm putting out the record. Okay. It's the karma on your flesh. The karma.
Imagine what Tan said to me yesterday. He gave me a message on WhatsApp saying, I have the Serie A going on right now. So it was the Milan versus Juventus. But after that, I'm sending you the Bundesliga article. And I wake up in the morning with my coffee and I see no article from Tan and I canceled it.
Yeah, look, it's like it was too long. It's too long. Yesterday there was like live. It was very long day very long working day.
Well,
and by the
this
way,
one's going to be really long as well if we don't get on with it. So let's start off with
Gladbach
versus Bayern, please.
We love long shows. You have 1 hour.
Van Gam is saying, "Tan looking good." The Italian version of James Bond. Palmieri.
All right, we've got Gladbach at plus 420, draw plus 370, and Bayern at minus 160. Tan, where's your Bayern hat? And do Bayern go there and get the 3 points?
Where it is. Where it is. I can wear it. Even you would say that Bayern could win even with blind eyes, but it's not exactly like that. Things are getting a bit different for them. It's not like it's easy like eating a pizza for them. Look, if you check the last 8 games, if I'm not mistaken, if it's not 8 anyway, it's a lot, 7 or 8, maybe I'm mistaken now, but they always had considered goal first to the opponents. So we know what Bayern are. We know that they deliver, but it feels like they always are there and saying, yeah, we will accomplish, yeah, we will deliver our task. But first, anyway, they concede. Mönchengladbach, very dangerous. Not enough maybe to beat Bayern, but very dangerous. So my bet here goes, obviously.
Don't tell me that you have the same bet as me, because I will start banging.
Oh my God, don't tell me that. My bet is Gladbach to score in first half.
Nice.
And it is at 175, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, listen, I'll tell you what it is when we do the official picks. Alex, do we see that this is an Alex classic? This is Bayern win and both teams to score. And also, massively important, does Thuram play?
Wait, I'm watching Tan a little bit. Can't believe what he's doing. Yes, so basically Gladbach is always scoring against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are always conceding lately against any opponent that they are meeting. Of course, that they are first, and I think that till the end of the season they will remain there. This is the best period for them to increase the gap between them and their followers before the Champions League kicks off again. So I think that here you have it. Bayern Munich champions again. They will not leave that first position anymore. But I think that Gladbach will make it very tough for them and they will score. So my bet for this one is Bayern Munich to score and both Bayern Munich to win and both teams to score at 2.5.
Plus 150. I mean, you can definitely see that. We can see maybe. Also, what about Gladbach to be half-time, Bayern full-time? That'll be great.
No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. A match doesn't look with the other. So, yes, I understand that Bayern are always trailing in the second half like they did with Mainz. Also, like they probably did with with Leverkusen. They equalized exactly before halftime. So it's a bit dangerous to play it. And I think that the odds are amazing for that. I think that around 12, 13, if you ask me for that kind of bet. But okay. I don't think that they will go down at the end of the first half.
Okay, well, before I go any further, let's have a little look at the records. I've got so used to not having the records. The boys are on me. Alex, 72.5 units, 0.24. He's just like wiping his mouth. He's ready to go now, though. Tancredi, he's minus 6.48. The Squirrels are not paying in Bundesliga. Flash up 6.7. The parlay's wiping its mouth, and we're actually in profit on total. So, Tan, if you can just...
to be honest, I'm sure. I had last week. I had 4 out of 5.
I know, but because they're minus 200, you need to have 5 winners and 1 loss.
And against Schalke was at very good odds. Dortmund, that you blame me so long.
I know, but you're
so good about Dortmund to win. Dortmund won. Bayern with -2 handicap against Mainz, and I won. Gladbach at Armenia, and it was my 1.80, and I won. I only missed Hoffenheim Freiburg. I'm indignated. Are you sure about what did you write? Are you sure? Look how the Bayern.
Can I say also something now? Of course, you had 4 out of 5 last round, but probably 2-3 rounds in a row you had 4 defeats and 1.
No,
win.
11.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
Losers.
Stop the count, Donald would say.
Yeah, 11 losers he had. Honestly, I was gonna just put Parlay up there instead of him, but no, he came strong last week. 4-1. Okay.
I'm gonna phone the Georgia Secretary of State.
Well, let's move on. I'll come to you though, because next game
but
is
he loved the Serie A records. He doesn't like the Bundesliga ones, right?
No, exactly. Oh, you want to see my Premier League? I'm not wanting to go near that record. Okay, Leverkusen versus Bremen is the next game. It's Leverkusen minus 200, draw plus 465, and Bremen massive 575. Tan Leverkusen strong and score goals.
Yeah, but especially they felt a bit the fallout of what happened against Bayern. We thought that was the proof, like to check how they would come out from that. If it would be for them a rude awakening or if it was just a moment. At Eintracht, it was a bit different. Look, with Werder, we know that with them, the scoring material is always very hard on one side and also on the other. In the last 4 games, under 2.5 goals, under 2.5 goals, over 2.5, but only by 1 goal, under 2.5 goals. Then there was over, and then under. So it's something that is always.
It will be a long show.
I'm sorry?
No, I said it will be a long show with all the unders that you said.
Under. And if we go back to 2014, there was a long streak of under saying under, over. So, considering that, I think there is some, it has left in the Bayer Leverkusen mind a bit of a consequence, a bit of a doubt what happened against Bayern and then against Eintracht. They might not be the same brilliant as we learned until 3 weeks ago. So I go here as well, under 2.5 goals. Did I say under? Under.
Under again? Under
It's
with
under
Leverkusen?
again. I think I don't score.
Alex, there's no way this goes under, surely.
Oh my God.
First of all, I want to tell you that Count to 10 said that Flash deliberately delayed the results just until he was in the lead.
Hey,
In the league.
Listen, they're official.
Yeah, wait for his Premier League show tomorrow.
I know.
No,
It was tremendous. It was
I've cancelled the Premier League show.
Absolutely
Okay.
tremendous parlay, tremendous.
Go on, Alex. Leverkusen. He's gone under 2.5 goals. Can't see it himself.
Today's a one-man show, just for me to know to go grab a bite. I think that is under 4.5 with the Leverkusen combined at 1.8. I think that Leverkusen will win this match, will bounce back. Werder Bremen, I had them last week to score against Union Berlin as part of my official picks. Actually, it was my banker. We lost. Werder Bremen were very unlucky not to score in that one in the first half. After that, in the second half, I saw them playing, and I said that even if they play 2-3 days in a row, they will not score. They will never score. The lack of ideas going forward. Leverkusen, after 2 defeats, imagine that 2 rounds ago they were first in the standings. Now they are trailing the leaders by 5 points. Imagine 2 defeats in a row. So right now it's time for them to bounce back, and I think that Werder is the perfect opponent for them to do that. So Leverkusen and under 4.5 at 1.8.
Yeah, I love that. Minus 125. That looks like a really, really sensible bet. And obviously, we're just going to have to cheer on the 2-0 so that both boys get their coins. Next game is Freiburg minus 110, draw plus 275, and Koln at plus 300, Don't worry, I have my ways of getting all my prices back up, and I'm back on the ball. Alex.
1.9 for Freiburg. I think that
minus 110.
Yeah, I mean the way that the Koln are playing right now, almost but let's give it to them a little bit. They are not losing on the road. This Koln team a lot, you know. So I think that the last defeat on the road was back in, I don't know, in September. So it's very tough for them it's very tough to beat them when they are playing away. But on the way that Freiburg are playing right now and so dangerous they look, at 1.9, that is the value bet for you.
Without a doubt. Let's not complicate Koln. We're beating anybody. I mean, I can see both teams scoring. I can see Freiburg winning and the Alex Classic.
Scoring. Yeah, both teams scoring. Maybe Freiburg to win and both teams scoring. Or the Alex Classic all the way. Or I don't know what is the price for over 2.5 goals, because I think that is big in this match, because the bookies are still seeing Freiburg. Let me see. Let me check. I will give it to you in exactly 2 seconds. 1.8 for over 2.5 goals.
I got an oh my God from your co-host. What do you think then?
To not complicate, Freiburg minus 110. Freiburg coming from 6 undefeated games, 4 wins in a row. All in all, maybe they might not be stealing the eye, as we say in Italian. I don't know if it's the same in English, but you know,
the way it's in Romanian is the same, stealing the eye. But if they
catching the eye in English, how it is in Romanian?
Stealing the eye, yeah.
No, but in Romanian.
But I don't want to talk Romanian right now.
Why don't want to talk Romanian? Talk Romanian to me. If I ask you to talk Romanian, that was just polite anyway. I will keep going on saying that. I will keep just saying that if in Romania we don't say catching the eye, anyway, Freiburg don't catch the eye, but catch the 3 points. And if catch the 3 points in minus...
Tell you my trousers a bit tight.
And Koln also, honestly, except at Mainz, honestly, even if we put us together and we play against Mainz, we might actually have a chance. But except at Mainz, it's a long time they have been nothing special. They've been slipping slowly behind in the table. Minus 110. Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. It would be bad just not pick it. So just pick it.
Okay, let's go on to Mainz at plus 275, draw plus 285, Frankfurt minus 105. Mismatch for me, and it's a great price at 1.95 or minus 105.10. Mainz, obviously, they scored a couple of goals last week, but then got put to the sword. I think Frankfurt, too streetwise, too strong, and at set pieces, they're deadly.
No, totally. And it was actually the tougher task was for them against Bayern Leverkusen. It's true. Mainz would say, hey, look, we actually have been a threat for 60 minutes against Bayern. We went up. But again, you look at the usual Bayern game where they just say, okay, I'll show up the last 30 minutes and do the show. A kind of Tancredi style in some way. So, honestly, I don't think that is to take under consideration. Minus 105, it goes together with what we were talking before in Freiburg Koln, or even better. Too good not to be taken.
This is what I love about the chat. First of all, Andreas saying, Frankfurt never won in Mainz since 1996. Don't forget, it's a derby. But the big thing is, Mainz have not been as bad as this since 1996. And Frankfurt are strong, Alex.
Both teams have scored in 86% of the league age-to-age held in Mainz. So I think that this has the Alex Classic all over it. I think that our friend from the chat is totally right. This is a derby match. I understand that Frankfurt are coming after a superb win against the Leverkusen. A bit of luck there, to be honest, but a win is a win, and they added 3 more points to their tally. And they are right now. They are going up in the standings. They are 8th right now. just 3 points under the first European position. I think that the Alex Classic is written all over this at 1.75, 1.8.
Well, plus 220 though. If you're going for the Alex Classic and we think Frankfurt will win,
I don't think that Frankfurt will win. I don't want to complicate. I don't want to go in that direction. Frankfurt win and over 2.5. So I think that the best approach here, because it might be a surprise, this one.
Barcelon's all over it for me. I mean, he's going with Frankfurt to win, both teams to score, plus 220. George, he's giving it just Frankfurt and over 1.5. Yeah, I like that. I can see this being 2-1, 3-2. So I think the Alex Classic definitely comes in. But I think Frankfurt are too streetwise and far too strong. Now, let's go to you, Tan, again, because it's your side. Schalke, plus 285. Draw, plus 300. And Hoffenheim at minus 120. For some reason, Tan, I don't like the visitors.
Sume is saying, Tan, give us Sumi or me or Mu is saying, Tan, give us some 10 madness. You ask, and I give them, because 30 games without winning for Schalke so far, a consecutive streak of 30 games. Add one more and they would equal the all-time Bundesliga record from Tasmania, Berlin, from the 60s of 31. This has been a big news in the last weeks, because apparently Tasmania, Berlin in Germany, it's kind of a folk story. When everybody is talking about someone being very bad, they always say, oh, like you are like Tasmania, Berlin. So a team basically that went down to the history for being so badly that actually the club has asked to Schalke to win a game in the last weeks, so not to have that record taken away that actually made this little club famous. Now consider, Schalke is not like Tasmania Berlin. We are talking about someone that a couple of years ago was still in Champions League, has been winning titles, someone that had Raul playing for them. So I think that everyone is having fun in this story, everyone but Schalke and Schalke players. They have been, in the last weeks, sometimes close even to stop this streak, but they never succeeded. But in my opinion, maybe a part of Fox Mulder that is in me that wants to believe in aliens, and UFO want to believe this too. But in my opinion, this particular pride can never move in this game. Plus 285, I feel like 10 madness need to be played in this. And also because Hoffenheim are among the less trustable teams that are there around.
So what are you going with, double chance or draw no bet?
No. I go Schalke to win. Plus 285.
4.1.
No, plus 285.
Yes,
plus 310. It's 4.1 right now.
It's getting up.
Wow, it's just going bigger and bigger. Tan Madness is going completely bonkers, but I'm getting him 285 anyway. You can't have Schalke on your mind, but there again, it looks like a draw to me, Alex.
I think that you should give to the guy 4.1. Put on your notes there that if this wins, you should give him the odds of 4.1. No, you don't want? Okay.
Minus 3 points.
Minus 200.
even if Saiti Yaochi when I play, but anyway, I thank you. Is it right to pronounce?
If Schalke win, I can then put on his record minus 8.68.
No, leaving the jokes aside, I don't think that
I was joking.
I don't think that this is the game that they will win. They failed to score in 5 of their last 7 Bundesliga games. They have a new coach for sure, but no improvement at all against Hertha Berlin. I mean, Hertha Berlin, if they could score at least 5 against them, they would have scored that. Hoffenheim against Freiburg, it was a different type of match. Hoffenheim played exactly what happened to Napoli against Spezia. This was the same kind of game. If you look a little bit at the stats, I saw it live. 71 possession, 6 shots on target, 14 attempts. I think that they had eight corner kicks. Everything was on their side. They were just missing the target and didn't fail to score. I saw also Schalke against Hertha, because I wanted to see if we have any improvement for Schalke. None, zero, no idea of play, no tactics, no nothing. Also, you could see that mentally they are very, very affected. I don't think that they will bounce back directly in this match against Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim, it was a mistake from my opinion that they lost against Freiburg. So they will bounce back, in my opinion, at 1.86.
Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. The chat's going completely bonkers for the old Tan madness. Dwayne Frank says, all jokes aside, Tan, you are true madness. Also, we've got Barat Anand, who says it's his first time in the chat, also loves EPL. We do La Liga and we do Serie A as well, so come and join us. And if you haven't subscribed, then please subscribe. If you haven't put the thumbs up, press that thumb, it'll turn blue. And then when I go to the bosses, I'll say, look, not only are we doing these shows, not only are they contributing now, but they're also enjoying it. So please press the thumbs up. We've got 77 of you watching. We'll try and get that over 100. Just pop next door and get the neighbours on it. Love this next game. Think the value's too big, Alex. Union at plus 185, draw plus 230. Wolfsburg at plus 170. Not looking at gift horse in the mouth. Union 185.
I mean, I wrote a parlay article for SBR. You can check it on my Twitter page, on SBR Twitter page, or
can we not press it in the link in the description?
Yes. Yeah, probably is also there. I took Union Berlin draw double chance at 1.6 in that two-team parlay. I don't think that Union will lose in this one. I think that a very good approach is Union with a draw no bet at 2.1 there. But I also like Wolfsburg against Dortmund. They were very unlucky. I mean, more unlucky than Wolfsburg against Dortmund, no other team can be. I think that they are still one of the good sides of this league, this Bundesliga. But I don't think that they will win in this one. So both teams to score for me at 1.72 right now. I think that we are talking probably about a draw game with both teams to score. But
yeah, both teams to score. I can see that. I can see that. But I
don't see Union losing this one.
No, nor me. Union team total over 1.5. I fancy Tan. I don't want no madness here unless you're going with Union -1 or saying at plus 350.
Union to win here. Union to win plus 185. 4 games undefeated and against whom? Playing at Bremen.
I'm starting to get a bit of an M&M sort of feeling coming over me, because the real Tan, please stand up. Please stand up. Plus 185, and this is like no complications. Just go with Union.
That's what it would be if you wouldn't have cheated on the counts. Stop the count of Bundesliga.
Oh, what on the count?
The last 4 games, it is impossible. I mean, that the last 4 games of Union, won at Bremen, beaten Borussia Dortmund, drew at Stuttgart, which is very hard, drew with Bayern. It's that performance which has upped. I mean, they are in that position racing for an Europa League spot, which is
they have the same line. Don't forget that they have the same line as Wolfsburg: 6 wins, 6 draws, 2 defeats. The same.
But they look. Listen, there's a difference here. They are proper men. This Union side.
If you wanna change their name, change it to Winion.
Yeah, but they didn't face exactly the same kind of opponents, to be honest. And
true. That's true.
In my opinion, that is what is making them more solid. And at plus 185 would be, I don't know. It is
if
definitely.
If you get your selections this week, you're going to get back to like positive territory. If you shouldn't be there anyway.
I'm doing gestures while you say that.
You're doing great.
I'm doing Italian gestures while you are suggesting
under the table.
Under the table. Under 2.5 the table, yes.
Okay, well, Bobby in the chat, get your parlay up then. Let's have a little look at you. Keep asking me for a green light. What am I giving you the green light for? And by the way, remember the 2-team parlay. I want a bit of influence this week off of you boys or girls in the chat. And by the way, something's been bugging me for at least 6-8 months, maybe a year. Sue me. Are you female? Because Sue, S-U-E, is like a female's name. And if you're not a female, why is your name Sue? Okay, answer in the chat, please. Biggest game of the weekend, biggest game, and there's plenty of value to be had. Alex, I'm going to come to you first. Leipzig, plus 130. Draw, plus 260. Dortmund, plus 200. I told you about this matchup last year. Told you, and it went exactly the way I said. I fancy it goes exactly the same way again. Dortmund, even though you've hexed them with that shirt, Alex, I don't see them getting beat again.
So because I'm wearing this T-shirt, I'm not betting on this match. So probably.
How can you not?
No, I can't bet on this match. Really, there is no value in my opinion. And if you ask me,
Dortmund draw no bet.
I don't fancy Dortmund to win here.
Well, obviously, because you're wearing a shirt, and whenever you wear a shirt, what shirt did you wear last week? And they got beat. Leverkusen, they got beat. What shirt did you wear? Serie A?
Actually,
Milan, they got beat.
My question is, did you actually count it when it was last time that the team you wore the shirt of won?
No, never. No, maybe Milan a couple of times. He even hexed Milan.
Wow.
You know, that's what he does. Whoever's sending him them shirts, send him like Bundesliga 2 or something like that. One of them sides that went down last year. Give him them shirts. Anyway,
I think that it will be. No, it's not a complete. I'm just leaning a draw at 3.5.
Draw?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, like this. Yeah, you are throwing a 3.5 like this, like if you would be salt bet like this.
Yeah, exactly. He's got an El Relaxio on us, Tan.
Like this.
What are you going for, Tan?
Game of the week.
Oh no!
Yeah. Well, what did you say?
Like you said on the couch, sitting on the couch, like clean sheet.
Clean sheet. Game of the week.
Game of the week.
What's the point here? We have who's the challenger, the title challenger, and who was supposed to be the title challenger. And whatever will happen in this game, or also in Bayern game, they won't be back. But as I told you last week, with Holland back, things are different, because even if it's not like all problems of Borussia Dortmund are gone, but anyway, their mistakes can be less. And that is what has immediately happened. Now, Leipzig understand that stopping here would hammer their confidence in the title, which they have, because after reaching the semifinals in Champions League, they feel like they can upgrade in this way. But Dortmund at the same time don't want to go down without pride, especially because one thing is if you lose the title to Bayern, another thing is if you are not even the challenger and you have to give away the that role to Leipzig, who achieved to get to semifinals, where you actually haven't been able to get since 7 years in Champions League. So even if normally Leipzig, we know that are quite good in keeping the gate shut, they only conceded 3 goals at home, only 3. But if they can concede to someone, that is Bayern, or again, that is Borussia Dortmund. So it is true, it's not big value, but I can't just overlook this game this week. And it is part of my top 5 as a safe bet on both teams to score, which I think is at 1.55.
Ooh.
Both teams to score is minus 185, you mean? Yeah.
No.
Right, okay, let me break this game down. I feel as if this game's tight. I think this game could be 0-0 at half-time. So I think draw half-time is definitely value. My thoughts, if I was Dortmund, would be sit back, enjoy, invite them on, and hit them on the break.
Dortmund can't sit back, and you know that. Dortmund can't sit back.
Hummels.
Dortmund can't sit back. You know that the Dortmund cannot sit back.
I told you this last year. I told you that Dortmund would beat Leipzig 1-0. And here is the prototype.
It was different year. Let's speak 8 years ago what happened, or 9 years.
Oh, not even 8 months ago. Let me tell you, you come sit back, you soak up, you frustrate, and then you isolate your wingers. Haaland will go through the middle, and I'm going with Dortmund not to get beat. Cannot believe they're plus 200. That's far too big.
I'm telling you, I never understand why you are not a manager, because you have so many good ideas.
Dwayne Frank says, no flash, no way, draw at half-time. Come and join us on the live show. Because I tell you now, I see this being a draw at half-time, and I see Dortmund not getting beat, despite Alex trying to hex us by wearing the shirt. Let's move on. Augsburg plus 265, draw plus 230. Frankfurt minus 105. Interesting. Alex?
What?
Stuttgart.
Alex, there is Bundesliga week 15 show that started.
No. He said the Eintracht. I said what?
I wrote it down wrong. Augsburg plus 265, draw plus 230, and Stuttgart at minus 105.
We are looking like 3 random people taken from the street.
We've never met.
Something.
We've never met. Sue me, Flash getting delusional again. Yeah? Don't listen to Flash. Well, I want to listen to you, Sue. Are you a man or a woman? If you're a man, why are you called Sue?
Okay, let's break down a little bit of this match, Augsburg versus Stuttgart. Stuttgart, the team that we made a lot of profit during the season so far with them. But lately, in the last 2 matches, they even failed to score, which is not okay. Given their how you say the season so far, how they created, how good they are, what a great middle they are, the wings, everything. So I don't understand how it's possible Stuttgart to fail to score in 2 consecutive matches. I understand that in one of them they were against RB Leipzig, but still they pulled off many upsets so far. So on the other side, Augsburg bounced back, not necessarily in style, 1-0 against Koln. So I can't trust those 2 teams right now. Stuttgart on the road. Probably the value is with Stuttgart at 2.1 right now, but I'm skipping this match. I probably will have something in play for that.
Yeah, I'll tell you the in play. Stuttgart over 1.5 goals. Could easily be a 2-2 game this. Tan, Stuttgart minus 105. Are you going to complicate it or leave it?
I see an Alex classic here. In 3 of the last 4 away games of Stuttgart, it was both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Considering how disappointing they were against Leipzig, and it was the 2nd defeat in a row, I see that they can't just go there and speculate. They must bounce back in some way, and this can open the game and can also let chance to Augsburg. So both teams to score and over 2.5 goals.
Yeah, I think Alex Classic's definitely the way to go as well. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Stuttgart scored 2, but Alex Classic, I think Stuttgart don't keep a clean sheet. The last game, Bielefeld at plus 300, draw plus 260, and Hertha at plus 100. Well, as you know, can't get involved with Hertha. Knew it was the banker out of any league last weekend, apart from maybe Man City beating Chelsea at plus 150, which was another one of my bankers. Or Lazio winning, which is another one of my bankers. That's why I'm at the top of all the tables. Hertha, got to leave them alone, Tan, but I see this as being a strange game.
Why you can't get close to Hertha? What did you harass them?
Yeah, they bit me. They bit me early on. They got beat.
You had a restraint from the judge of not getting close to
I will not go near them. I will not go near them.
So if it's an order from the judge, look, Arminia Bielefeld last week lost to Borussia Mönchengladbach 0-1. Want to know what was the result at the halftime? 0-0. Arminia Bielefeld 2 weeks ago won at Schalke. Everybody can do that. 1-0. Want to know what was the result at the halftime? 0-0. 3 weeks ago, Arminia Bielefeld lost at home to Augsburg. 0-1 again. You want to know what was the result at the halftime? 0-0. 4 weeks ago, lost to Freiburg, and it can happen. They were anyway terrible. 2-0. Want to know what was the result at the halftime? Guess. 0-0. So basically, what I'm saying with this pomponious introduction,
very pomponious.
Very pomponious.
I mean, we already have the stats in front of us.
I felt like a former English player. So
I had you down as being one of them Romans standing there.
No. So basically, what I'm saying is that draw at the halftime, draw at the halftime, draw at the halftime, draw at the halftime. This is a clear path of Arminia Bielefeld, which against Hertha could be repeated again, because anyway they know how good in this moment Hertha can be, not they are, can be, because they are very unreliable. Nobody wants to get close to Hertha for what Flash has done to them in the past, so nobody wants to be under a restraint from a judge.
I'm scarred for life. I'm absolutely scarred for life. And what Sue wrote, honestly, it was worse. It was worse than that. Tan, Alex.
So basically,
I know. Draw at the halftime.
Draw at the halftime. Exactly.
I know. I've just added like the whole history of every single game that Hertha ever played.
And in 1974, Arminia Bielefeld had a training against the kids of the Olympia Stadion Amateur League. Not only they drew at the halftime, but also one of them got drunk in the locker room. So you have absolutely consider that fact.
They ever played against Tasmania Berlin?
Sorry?
Ever played against Tasmania Berlin?
Myself?
Oh no,
yeah,
Arminia.
When I was doing courtyard Olympic Games. It was myself, Tasmania Berlin, and Sylvester Stallone with escape shirt or victory shirt.
Okay, so let's also say that 5 weeks ago when Arminia played and they won 2-1 against Mainz, you know what the result at halftime it was? 2-0.
Mainz was up. Yeah, I know.
No,
you
Arminia.
Didn't know.
Okay, you two have your conversation. I'll have a conversation with the chat. Bobby, I'm not giving you that green light because you're going against the Tan Madness. Listen, it's called Tan Madness. It's because he's the only person on this earth that thinks it can happen. But it normally does. It really does.
Can happen.
I mean,
Yes,
so don't go against Schalke this weekend with Hoffenheim and plus. Listen, just don't do it. Okay, leave him out.
So I'm taking Hertha here at 1.93. I saw them against Schalke. Not only that I saw them against Schalke, but I really like them as a team, as a squad, with Cunha and Cordoba in front and Lukebaki on the right there. Guendouzi is very good in Germany. I think that he finally found his league that he can fit in. So Guendouzi there with Darida in the middle. They have a good back line. So Arminia are the second worst attack in the league with 9 goals. Arminia are so bad right now. Probably together with Schalke, they will go down. So I think that at 1.93 plus 100, as I see it on the screen.
Plus 100 now. Yeah.
For Hertha, I'm taking it as an official pick.
Okay, draw at the halftime. So maybe Hertha and under. Hertha win to 0, maybe. Both teams to score. No, let's have a look at the picks, please, Fab. And obviously, these are not like misprints because under Tan's picks, you can see that there's crosses. Bayern to win and both teams to score at plus 150. Alex got off to a flyer there. Hoffenheim minus 120 is going against the madness. Hertha Berlin at minus 108, although I'll give you minus 100. Union, both teams to score at minus 135. Tancredi, Leipzig, minus 175. He's always got to get off to that squirrel. Gladbach to score in the first half at plus 110. And by the way, that took me 20 minutes to find that price.
Hey, no, wait a second. I said both teams to score in Leipzig Dortmund.
No, you didn't send that. You just said Leipzig.
Yes, it did.
No,
he said it on the show. Probably
oh my God.
Something else.
But I can only go with what he types. Okay, so what
can
do you want?
No, look, I will show you in the phone. Can you understand now why I am at minus 6? Stop the count.
So what is it? Leipzig, what? Both teams to score?
Yeah, Leipzig Dortmund, both teams to score.
And even what price is that?
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's minus
185.
Maybe, but see, you're putting one. You had one job, Flash. You had one.
I know. Gladbach to score in the first half at plus 110. Eintracht minus 105. Union, not complicating it, at plus 185. And there's the madness. Schalke plus 285 just to win a game this season. That is. No?
No? Yeah, no, totally.
Okay. Flash's picks. Union plus 185. Freiburg minus 110. Dortmund, draw no bet at plus 110. And Stuttgart and Augsburg, the Alex Classic at minus 110. Two-team parlay, please, gentlemen. You've been doing great in Serie A. Back-to-back parlay winners. What have you got for me this week? I'll come to you first hand so that Alex doesn't steal your pick.
I would say...
Don't worry, we've got all week.
Well, I would say both teams to score in Leipzig Dortmund.
Both teams to score. Oh, I've got that down as a 1-0 win for Dortmund. Okay, both teams to score, and I'll sort out the price. Or Alex, you can give me the price, text it over. What you got for me, Alex?
Both teams to score in Dortmund game, he said?
Yes.
It's at 1.57, minus 175.
Yeah, 175, that's better. Okay, happy with that. So that's two-team parlay. And I need your selection, please.
I will go with Union Wolfsburg, both teams to score at 1.7.
Both teams to score, Wolfsburg Union at 1.7. So, okay, if you like this video, then please subscribe, press the button, ring the bell. Ring the bell means that we'll notify you. You'll never miss any content again. Also, press the link in the description. That will take you over to Alex's articles and sometimes Tans. They have parlays over there, and they also have a lot of meat on the.
There is a great movement of love in the chat for me. They are saying justice.
Flash, let's go.
HDC is saying justice for Tancredi. Someone is Vlad Popescu is saying justice for Tancredi. HDC 10 men being persecuted. Tancredi live matters. Defend Tan. Always
I've not seen any of this in my chat.
You know that Tancredi live.
You don't even see my proper picks.
The thing is,
I send picks on Bundesliga.
I'm reading the Serie A chat.
And then comes out picks on Crew Alexandra in my column for Bundesliga. Why? Nobody understands. There is clearly a movement from yourself towards me. I don't understand why.
Because I love you. I love you. I'm declaring my love for you live on air to the world. Remember who called the great Tancredi on the old Roman scroll? I sent out my centurions to bring Tancredi in for the Serie A and Bundesliga show.
Thank God that I approved it.
And Alex was like, who?
Everyone
in the chat. No, don't believe him, Tan. Tan, don't believe him. He wasn't following you. He wasn't a stalker. Everyone in the chat, brilliant. Really, really enjoyed it. If you can just press the thumbs up on the way out, that'll be a bonus. Just give that little finger a little bit of exercise. 84 of you watching. That's 30 of you haven't pressed the button. Or if you have pressed the button, then it hasn't worked. Try again, please. And if you haven't subscribed, 32% of you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Then I'll be able to let you know what's going on, and you'll never miss any shows again. Good luck this weekend. Looking forward to the Bundesliga this weekend. I think there's some great things. But Dortmund, plus 110, draw no bet. Yes, please. You take care.